All right. Hello, hello, hello.
I require a new skill.
Let's go ahead and go back to the original setup because what I did was back when I started, it was before 800. I had some stuff going, and so I'm gonna go back to that. Pushed. Last I pushed was 108, 110, 113, 115, 117, 118, 119, 120, and 121. So it's time for me to go higher, but first, without the Soul Shards. I know I use the Soul Shard in group play, but I want to get my 125 first before I do that. Hi, Mufasa. How are you doing? Yeah, so I always want to get to 125 first, before doing anything like augments and so on. So I always try to get my previous like original setup going um, as far as I can before I move on further so that I can instantaneously gain damage and to show that originally speaking the regular diamonds that you have can start the game as well, and so it is not as necessary. I did get a Valas upgrade last night and a new, slightly better helmet, especially from the secondary, and better vitality. I think I lost some dexterity, as uh, I showed. I think I lost some dexterity, or did I? I know it's vitality, 903. Never mind, it's not. Yeah, I lost two dex. Okay, so I was right. I was just like on the top of my head. I remember it was a little higher than this, but I gained vitality, so and the lightning resist that I want. So my resistances have been fixed from since I last pushed. Back when I was pushing before 800, my resistances were like mostly under 1,000. I think my fire res or cold res was the only 1,000 plus resist at the time. So I have better resist uh, this time, and so and I have an actual ancient Valas that I could roll off the strafe. Previously, that weapon you saw in the hero details was that it gave me a socket by default. So unfortunately, I had to get rid of the socket, and that's why I kept the strafe on here. And I hoarded a few different Valas and thought that this was the best one at the time because it had the 8% elite default roll on it, and I rarely get the chance to play with elite damage in the weapon. Normally, you see these kind of elite damage um, either in the push guides, especially for Crusader, for some 1-2 builds of that, and also uh, one or two seasons where they feature the Valas having the elite damage, and this one popped up with the 8% elite damage, and since it rolled socket for me, I had to roll the socket off. So I thought that it would be interesting, and it did help a lot with the early pushing, considering that I didn't have an ancient weapon. The 8% elite damage there kind of helped me a little bit, especially when it came to the elites, because gradually speaking, the God DH cannot really handle elites. It's more of a trash killer. And also for Valas, you actually want to um, have the density to hit much harder onto the elite pack itself. So having a non-ancient is actually useful at some parts of the rift, but not always. So anyway, 122 onwards, here we go. I think I have everything that I want. So I'm not using my soul shards at the moment because I want to get to 125 like I said first. And then on 125 onwards, where I actually, well, 126 onwards, when I actually need the damage from the seasonal theme itself, then that will help me progress even higher. So executioners are pretty good. There's a blue here. I love having a blue start. However, it's a waller, so you don't want that. You don't usually want waller. Hmm. The beams actually swayed really interestingly. This is not an ideal pack, but it is a blue. You usually want to start out with not a yellow unless you can concentrate or unless the yellow itself decide to uh, face against you. So speaking of yellows, I think I got a yellow here in this room. Okay, it's a jug. I'm skipping a jug. It's a jug mallet lord, by the way. That's double worse. Wow, I actually almost got proc there. Yeah, so like I said, I don't really want to fight yellow elites, and that was a really bad one. That was actually a good example of what you don't want to see. I'm wasting a little time here, but I want to get rid of some of these. These guys are bad also because they give shields to one another, and you just waste a lot of time, that's what I'm doing. But I just want to show it that it does. All right. This is not a good map to start. This layout is bad because you're also not knowing exactly when you're gonna get your first pylon. Even if you got to, let's say, 25%, you wouldn't know what your first pylon is because you're not at those donuts, so to speak. So you actually want a different layout, plague tunnels, if you can. Here I'm trying to get my 25% so that whenever I do get my donuts, I can actually get a pylon to help me out. Where's my donut at? I mean, I know that donuts are at the shop, but I want to know where are my donuts in the game. Oh, I didn't even get one because that layout is just terrible for donut. At least it's not the long winding version. Okay, here's my pylon that I said that I would probably get it at around 25%. I got a yellow elite here, so that's two elites so far. I kind of want to be greedy and find a third elite pack if I can. Okay, I found one. They're blue. I think I can try to be greedy and find another one. I think it might be a bit too much, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. I'll just play this first. I'll just play this spot first. Face beasts, so to speak, they're really good. So you might as well just play this out first. Alright. I know this is one left, but they're really good. So Alright, so that's a jug. Okay. And where was the blue? I need the blue to follow me here. Alright. Now it's time to go back for the conduit. So this kind of play is basically what you do in the high level anyway, so you might as well start practicing it. This is definitely an um, overcomplicated process, but that's something that you can think about or want to think about as you're playing higher and higher, especially for builds like this. All right, is that one's almost down? All right, that was a good lead. Oh, I thought I took out all the blues. Guess it was a remainder. Okay, shield. Since I still have my conduit, I'll just play the shield immediately, just to get a few more zaps. I actually want to kill some of these. I'll just waste a little bit of time to kill some of these. Oh, I know something I forgot to do. Since I was farming keys and stuff, I noticed that my Oculus Ring isn't here. This is the one problem where you have if you're playing one follower only, and oftentimes you're like so stuck up on playing the farming build or what and whatnot, you tend to forget the Oculus Ring. So in this push attempt, I actually don't even have Oculus Rings with me, and that's another part that I could have saved even more time. Yeah, so this is just something that you can think about. I didn't put my Oculus Ring. I also don't have my potion powers from the altar either, but you can tell that from how I play the pylons, you know, um, it's one way that you can gain time. And I really dislike the fact that they gave me a channeling as my third pylon, but I have so much of a lead that it doesn't matter. But when it does matter, though, in the higher rifts that you're doing, you don't want channeling to be your third pylon or even a fourth pylon. But of course, I did get two out of the three good pylons to start out. That's why I have such a huge lead. My lead could be another minute higher if I had some Oculus rings for me, as well as your altars, um, pink, pink circle as well, potion power. But I'm playing with neither, nor the Soul Shards. So you can see that the damage is actually there. You just need to apply some of more mechanical gameplay in terms of grouping things up for the better pylons. So I'll fix my Oculus Ring in a bit. Oh my goodness. I really don't like Blighter um, in a big open map because the he'll just have every tentacle around. Alright, that was that. Yep, so I gotta fix my Enchantress. Let me fix that Enchantress real quick. See, this is why I don't like playing swapping too many things out, and that's the critical parts where swapping out things will affect that you forget one or two things, and that was one of them. However, I did not forget how to play my pylons, so could have been much faster. If I had an Oculus Ring, it'll be 1 minute faster. Lots of ancient broken crowns, but I need something else. Alright, let me drop those to gamble. I need ancient shoulders, even though my shoulders are really good.
See you soon. See you soon.
1 of 18.
Anything could happen. Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back?
500 dex. I already have a really good one last night, so I'm not worried about Marauder shoulders. It's not gonna defeat that one. That one is 619 or 611 dex with 19 area, 8 cooldown, 5 resource that will be rolled to sentry damage, and it has physical resistance. So it's GG ancient. It's almost the only better one is if it's a primal with the same stats or better. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did I lost count already. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, whatever. 9. All right, continue gambling.
Are you ready? Do come back again. Don't forget, luck always changes.
So that was like 10 or 11 out of 54.
Laura. Yes? Why do you keep glancing over at Kadama? Oh,
All right,
just making
so
sure.
that's a 122. So I need to reach 125 first. So I'll reach 125 first.
She isn't up to anything suspicious.
So 123. Hmm, okay. I don't like it. I don't like the yellow elite as a first. However, this yellow elite actually follows, or actually can follow you. Unlike that Mallet Lord, for example, not only it was a Juggernaut, it's pretty much immobile unless it was a teleporter. But I don't think it was. But anyway, and I shouldn't have taken so much damage from that bug, but I did because I took a lot of the green peas. Alright, this is a teleporter as well. Speaking of teleporter, so I'm gonna get this bug along with me. This is not very good density, so I'm gonna be behind time trying to get this bug with me. These hulks are taking up too much DIY spacing, so what this is that unless I kill these hulks, I'm gonna lose time. So I have to do it. Oculus Ring. Is the yellow almost dead? Nope. It's taking forever, as you can tell. That's why you don't want to fight the first yellow. I'm gonna make use of the Oculus Ring as best I can, and I got it. So my time's back, as you can see. Okay, this is decent number of hulks. You actually want more than 4 hulks in the screen. and that's why I did that. There are 4 Hulks here. Well, 5 now. Well, after dropping some, you won't see 5, but okay. So I want to work towards 25% as best I can. Uh, Pylons can also pop up between 0 to 13, but if you don't see them, it's usually near 25%. Oh, I got it before. Oh no, I got the reflectors, so I have to play this. Okay. So the reason why I decided to take upon the conduit that I normally save is because I got those reflector sand dwellers, and I want to play this map kind of, so I decided to take it. And it's also a linear map, so you might as well just take it right away. Yeah. So unlike earlier, I pulled 4, well, 3 to 4 together. On this one, I decided to take the conduit right away, which was a good decision at the end, because I was just noticing that I was going to move on anyways. So I'm not even using Soul Shards just to get to 125. I really want to see what my damage output is like before the Soul Shards as well. And you might ask why. Well, if in the beginning you didn't get any good Soul Shards that you actually want to use, let's say you read the guides and you're like, oh, I didn't get the rolls I want. Yes, you can use the good stats on there, not the most ideal stats. But you can use it, but you're not gonna gain the best out of them. So how do you play before the good soul shards rolls, right? Well, you can play as per normal, as though soul shards didn't exist, and that's what I'm showing. I usually want to show that before 120. Well, before 126, because 126 onwards is when the game actually begins to get difficult for God DH. It's already getting tougher because I'm getting a lot of yellow elite packs, as you can see. And this is the part where the conduit would have helped, but these were too far away, obviously, from the conduit. The question is, where's my second pylon? Did I miss it, or is it in that other spot? Is it like over here? I thought it was a door. I thought it was the door map. See, this is why I don't like yellow elite packs. They just take forever. I'll just play density. So, since it's a trash killer build, you want to kill density. And you're like, well, why am I having no damage against yellow elites? Where this season, you should have. Again, I'm not using the soul shards right now. Without soul shards, elites tend to take a little longer. Well, specifically yellow elites anyway. I have a large enough lead, so I'm playing this. But I should skip this if I didn't have the lead like this. This Oculus Ring is not smart, but I'll try to force it. I'm investing the time considering that I can regain the time that I'm gonna be investing. One down. I'm surprised I took down the yellow elite first, to be honest. I mean, I did hit the yellow elite first, but wow, double West March. Where is my pylon at? I feel like I possibly ate a pylon. Okay, I got power. Okay, there's a yellow elite. I really don't like power, like, in this situation. There's just too much going on. I know that the power could have killed all these really quickly, but I really don't like using the power like that. Okay, this is why, right? Narrow hallways. And it's a shielding. Great. That's just a waste of my power then. Narrow hallways plus molten explosions. Yeah, this is really silly of the power. I mean, I know that I'm dealing enough damage to yellow elites with the power, but seriously, I I dislike this. Okay, there's another yellow elite. Maybe I can kill this. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I can. I'm just a little short. It's because of one Oculus ring. Yep, that Oculus ring is too dangerous. Well, I guess I can use it now. Yep, I didn't push my smoke screen. I was saving it, and then the charge came along. Uh, this is really silly. Wow. Oh, this time my pet blocked it? Yeah, thanks a lot. Where were the blocks when I needed them? Here comes that trip. Oh, it didn't get the triple. Yep, this is why I don't like using that power, but oh well. Really? I went back into it? How's that possible? That radius was BS. That was so bad. That radius was BS. I guess it rolled me forward. This is why I hate wasting that power. But I couldn't save it because I would have been going to the next floor. I normally save my power for Rift Guardian in situations like that. I wasted like 2 minutes fighting the boss when it could have been 30 seconds. 2 minutes for a boss is way too long. Alright, so that was GR2023 there. That was like 4 rips. That was bad. 3 or 4 rips. I'll just extract that. I'm not a wizard. I don't know why Fazula popped up, but okay. Alright, 124. Did I repair? Don't normally die that much. I didn't. That's what I thought. 124. Okay. Oculus Ring. Yeah, and also that was no Oculus, no ads, elite, I mean boss, Rift Guardian, so there was no Oculus Rings to help either. And obviously I don't have my potion powers, and I'm trying to show that, you know, what the damage is like, because, you know, you can say, well, let's RNG all the pink potion power, right? And then yellow elite to start again. I'm skipping that. So let's say you get like 3 or 4 pink ones to use, right? As a Rift Guardian fight versus someone else who didn't get it, didn't get that many pink ones, then it skews the thing. So yeah, I'm not fighting that yellow elite. I'm just killing a density. All right, I am out of here. Plague tunnels again. I did break even just from the density though. So this is why you make decisions like that. You just play density instead of the elite pack. You don't want to overstay. Oh my goodness. Another yellow elite. Do I get an early pylon? Or do I not get my early pylon? Alright, let's check. Nope, I didn't get it. I think I over-revealed anyway at the 12. Well, I revealed it at the 12% mark. I should have gotten it, but I guess it didn't want to give it to me, so. Alright, this elite is really terrible without a pylon. Without a good pylons anyways. Okay. So I'm fighting this yellow, but I don't think it's a smart move. The only reason why I'm fighting the yellow is because it's facing me a little bit. And I'm also not over-revealing the next spot, thinking that it might need me 25 to get it. Let's see. Really? How is that? How is that not 25 to spawn it? That is ridiculous. I'm shocked now. What? So it didn't give me on that first donut, and it decided not to give me on this one also. Hmm. Very interesting now. This is very interesting. This is gonna be some kind of weird two pylon rift somewhere. Very, very interesting. The funny thing is I'm breaking even. Wow. Look at how much I've explored on this one. This is probably one of those multi-donut plague tunnel layouts, by the way. But it does not, it didn't give me the pylons on the spots where I thought it was gonna pop up. Okay, I killed both. I basically full clear. Alright, since they didn't give that to me, I'm gonna try to play 50% before I reveal too much of the spot. Alright, 50%. I do get a pylon, right? And then I get a pylon now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be some two pylon rift or something. Alright. Come on. These flies are bugging me. And the reason why I say that is because they're flying off the map. Like that. Like, there's always one blue that's really healthy, and that's really frustrating. Come on, I need an Oculus ring. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of those multi-donut plague tunnels. It's different from the other one earlier. Like, way different. $75. Let's grab it now. Again, I got a channeling as my next one. I really hope I didn't get what I think I would be getting. The two pylon rift would be really bad for me if it happened to be that way. Alright, can I kill this before the shield ends? This Oculus ring is really hard to play. Okay. 86. There was another elite here as well. Dang. Could have pulled it. Alright, so now the question is, should I stay? Or should I go? Wait, is there another elite? That's bad. This is why I don't normally play pylons right away too much, because I could have been more greedy. Uh, Spinner yellow. No thanks. Alright, density. I can play some density. This is a lot of density. That was very painful, by the way. So I made this plate tunnels work for me. Okay, I don't want this blue. I just want to get out of this floor. Okay. Red Fallen. I don't know if I'm gonna get my third pylon at 99, though. Wait, I got more than... I got more progress than I felt I was gonna get. Man, Red Fallen is just so weird. I... How did I get 3% from that? Didn't feel like a 3%. Man, I'm so off today with the calling some stuff. Okay, that was weird. Barely. Really? That was more than 30 yards! Man, what is happening today with that more than 30 yards radius?
What do you need? I need to go hack.
There, first it was Erathon with the big blast, and I was visually on my screen, I was at least five away from that exploding radius shot, and then I got procced anyway. This one, I was like 35 yards away from a 30-yard swing, and I still got hit. It's so weird. So normally, what's even worse is that whenever I fight like Crusader King or let's whatever Skeleton King, is like even a swing can be like you can get hit behind him. It is ridiculous. And this wasn't even behind him. I was like way far away in front of him. Anyway, whatever. It was such a risky death too. If I did take a death there. Okay, so that was 124. These Rift Guardian fights are like ridiculous because of the pylon orders and lack thereof. All right. I need my 125 now. Did I repair? I'm taking so much damage. Fire res and lightning res are top. My physical is just right behind. 125. Ah, they have to give me a keeps now. Okay, it's a Lakuni Slasher keeps, so it's not that bad. Hopefully there's actually a lot of Lakuni Slashers. Oh gosh, ghosts to disturb me. Teleporter ghost. Okay. Well, just lots of fire shamans. Yeah, I don't like the ghosts. Losing time here. Just not seeing enough Lakuni Slashers. It's about to turn into Bogans too. It's like changing now. Am I dead? Man, these fire shamans are so annoying, man. Like, I know that this is not the full fire shaman floor, but still, like, they're getting on my nerves. Just off-screening me constantly. Alright. I need it. So sick and tired of those fire shamans. Alright, that's not gonna work. What's with all these yellow elites, man? I don't like yellow elites. And I don't think the other one followed in here, did it? No. I didn't pull him. Okay. Let's fight the blue first. Okay. Is that yellow really seriously in the other room? No. Okay. I was really hoping that it wouldn't stay in the other room. Of course, there's a Waller. Lonely world of a yellow.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Okay. Please stop giving me wallers. I am not.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. Don't lick. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
50. Ah. It's horrible packs. Gosh, man. The little things. Yeah, channeling and speed. Thank you. Thank you, game. I really appreciate it. Two bad pylons in a row is just bad. The first shield was okay, but when they do back to back worst two, it just doesn't get any worse. Oh my gosh. Frost and Mortar. I have to dodge like double effects. Shielding. Yeah, this is a bust because of the dumbest pylon orders ever. And then there's like 1,000 yellows. Yeah. Did the did the frost follow me here? No kidding. More yellows. And then of course they give me that. Fine. Just gonna play density. Goodness me. Oh my god, man. Kind of BS mob set of elites this time. Like, the elites are just terrible mob set of elites. Can they give me better elites? Guess not. I'm gonna get procced in a second here. The amount of damage that is incoming is just ridiculous. Can't even use Oculus rings, man. I'm gonna get killed in a sec. Can I get something here? Thank you. So many yellow elites and the sniper mortar, man. That was so close. There were like 3 sniping where I was gonna go, man. Waller.
I'm still waiting.
75.
Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
More yellow elites. Thank you. Okay.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Sweet revenge.
What was that?
Yes. I am returning to town.
The blood runs true.
All right, that was 125. Second try. One Emperor, one Rama.
You look like you could use a new item. I've seen better.
Come on, Ancient Shoulders, please. Still not Ancient Shoulders, man.
Let's see what happens. Don't forget, luck always changes.
Finally. But will it be good? 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's decent. But I'm losing my area damage. It's still not good enough. And the reason I say that is because once I use Sliver of Terror, my cooldown goes down again. And I can't risk more area loss. I need to get my 110. Can't go further down. But anyway. 6, I guess. 6 of 36 shoulders. Ancient God shoulders. 12 AD. All res. It's so low all resist also. I'm not pressed. It's really low stats too.
Fate smiles on you. What a steal. My father would be proud of you.
Alright. So it's 9 of 54. I think it's time to use some, but it's on a really dumb slot too. There we go.
That's what you wanted to
Whew.
hear.
I was gonna get really pissed off, actually. I mean, it's RNG, I get it, but I was getting really pissed off from pushing already, just because of how bad the RNG was in the Rift. This is good. That was worth it. Whew. I can get my 20 area. That'll be nice. Man, this game loves the Phantom Knives. Wow. No more areas? It's just a 15? Phantom Knives keep appearing. 13 area. 17. Back to 15. 14. It's going down again. 18. Okay, I balanced out. Double 18. Wow, triple 18. 13. Triple 18. So I'm stuck at 18 forever. 12. Quad 18s. Okay, dude. 19. Okay, fine. Man, I can't go any lower for my resistances.
Not quite.
I got my 125 with the Flawless Royals.
You must
Very well.
There it goes. No more Mets. Okay. Alright, that's 129. Got a good shoulder, so that's helpful. Oh, I can get rid of this one. Alright. Now it is time to use Soul Shards. Now that I got my 125 down. Now change back to this. $126. Waller. Yellow Elite. This is one hectic mess near the start. Red Fallen. I didn't even know what my type was. I was so concentrated on the two elites there. Another blue. I see an early power. Double yellow elites, I think, or is it just the minions? Well, that answered my question anyways. Did a third yellow just popped up? I think it did. course, is a third Pylon channeling, as per usual.
Darkness awaits you. Need more time.
The rift god.
Not ready yet. You have triumphed.
All right.
What do you need?
Wow. I like that fail. That was 90%. I'd rather not do. Wow.
I need to go back.
That is why I prefer 60% upgrades. 90 and 80 failed. That is fabulous.
I could get accustomed to that.
That is why I love doing 60% upgrades, man. Doom. All right. Gonna keep going. Gotta keep going. What was the time? It's under 5. But I don't think it's anything. So 127.
I'm still waiting.
Blue.
Need more
Shielding.
I'm still waiting.
Ah, that silly Oculus disappeared.
Not ready yet.
Yellow Elite.
I'm still waiting. My training has paid off. Need more time.
Jug. Okay.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Lots of shielding packs.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Gotta love Jug and shielding. 2 different packs, but
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. That was just a taste. Not ready yet.
shield.
I'm still waiting.
Okay, that's the exit. Power again. Okay. Shield and power is awesome. Please don't keep failing.
I need to go back.
Your valor is unsurpassed.
Another Ember. Okay. 73. Gotta spend again.
Don't be shy.
I just got shoulders, so it's time to do boots.
What a steal. Ooh, I'm overburdened. Nice. Fortune favors the bold. What a steal. Don't forget, luck always changes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Hello there. See you soon.
Eight of 52. So that was 127. $128. Blue to start. Fire shamans. Ugh. There's how many of them are there? It's porcupines.
Feel my wrath. I'm still waiting.
I need to get some progress. Can't keep wasting my time on elite packs.
You won't survive that.
Especially when it's a juggernaut.
I've become stronger. Need more time.
Stay away from my Oculus Ring, please. Come on, dude. Decide.
Not ready yet. Sweet revenge. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Early power.
I'm still waiting.
My pickup radius is terrible.
Time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. My wrath.
Oh,
Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. Please, you filth.
shield.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. Not ready yet.
Max range Oculus.
You won't survive that. Need more time.
Alright, that was 128. $129. Yellow to start. That's not good.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Survive that. I've become more formidable. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Blue.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time. Feel my wrath. I'm still waiting.
Yellow again.
Not ready yet.
Of course.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Feel my wrath. Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Early power again.
Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Quite a few Hulks. More than a few Hulks. Don't really like the Waller. What happened to my Oculus ring? Under my feet. Under my feet. Double pack. Well, I mean, the blue was here. That was my spawn of the shield anyway. Aha. Petrified Scream.
Good to see you.
60. Nope. Ah. Up to 125.
Well done.
6 here because I sacrificed 1 for the altar already. Non-ancient Valas. Alright. Oh. 279. 162. $130. Ugh. Chickens. Is it very limited chickens? yellow elite to start.
Not ready yet.
Trick that pulse a little.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Follow me.
Need more time.
Another yellow elite. Oh, blue. I thought I saw yellow for some reason.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Your fear betrays you. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting. You won't survive that. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Feel my wrath.
Did I see a wall? I saw a wall.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Where are my pylons at?
Bleed, you filth. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Of course.
Need more time.
Spinner yellow.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Double blue.
Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Feel my wrath.
Wonder what my 75% would be. Blue. Too far. Ghosts. Man, these positionings are killing my pylon. Maybe it's up top? Nah. Will it be a 2 pylon rift? Keep saying that today, huh? Oof. This is a lot of density. This density reminds me of a 132, but I'm only on a 130 so far. What the heck is going on with the pylons?
What do you need?
Nice. All the upgrades. Good. Caught the 129 there. 130 down. Wow. Cold Traveler's Pledge. Yeah. Let's 234. 234. 139. $139. All right. Physical. That's so funny. I think that's the end of it. 214. That's the end of the pushing for now, I believe. So I can put that over there. All right, that's good enough.
You look like you could use a new item.
Boots.
I didn't even know I had that thing. I can't carry any more.
One, two, three,
I acquire a new skill.
5.
You look like you could use a new item. What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
That's bad.
Fortune favors to see you soon. That's too bad.
Wow. Okay, that's terrible. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go get water. I'm gonna go get water first, and then I'm ready to group play.